something that comes up quite a lot is sort of fitness with online working, because obviously when you're working online, you're working remotely, a lot of the time you are sort of sat by a laptop, sat by a desk, and a lot of people struggle with it, and I personally myself find it quite important to keep some sort of fitness up. I know you do as well. Is there like anything in particular you use, or what's your like favorite type of fitness program, or what do you do to sort of keep yourself?
It's a habit now. I just cannot help it to miss a day. You see how I can come this morning. I have my weights and the stuff in the morning. I do this, like, it's a habit. Is like you can install it. Everybody should do that. Like, for years now I went on with this. Like, once you get to that, it's like a daily routine.
And you really enjoy yoga.
I love it. I love it. Yoga, right? Yoga is like one thing that keeps it, like, can recover a lot of things to the health. So going into, like, a lot of people, many doesn't like to work out. They would kind of skip it. They don't like. It gives a lot of benefits. It helps you to be stronger. Your mind start working good as long as you put the right foot. Right. So that's really important. So and that's a must that everybody should be doing it. If you want to feel well, if you want to make your brain working really good, and start it small if you've never done. And it comes with parents, so I would tell, because my dad made it. We got to do it. We want to all the sports, and he's a sportsman. He's played to the national basketball team, hot shot champion, and like done. It was in the family. My brother was having a lot of sports. I used to do like 100 meters, 200, all the things. So I had that thing, but I never really stopped it. So one thing parents can do is, like, I see you encourage your son to go on rugby, because that creates them that habit. He loves it as well. What will happen, he will become a person who will keep on doing that one. And for some, they kind of fall out from it because they lack the interest. They would use it, change it. If you can't play cricket anymore or rugby anymore, you avoid it and you go to the gym. So make a habit to go to the gym. This is right. If you just do one thing, going to the gym or working out every day, trying to go to the gym is good, because I try to, even though I have all the things when I'm traveling and my weights and the stuff, I try to make sure I go to the gym. I try to, if I'm working from home, I have all my stuff, unless it's a meeting or I would just go to the gym, because that drive to the gym, going out, working around with the people, change my state.
Absolutely.
I'm never I'm only tired on a day. For years this has been. I'm only ever been tired if I didn't work out. Like, for some reason an injury happens. So like I kind of would practice my handstand yoga pose. So kind of injury happened, but still even I would just like put a thing. I would go for that. Okay. I would recover from pain. You know, that's how you evolve. The body understand this girl is not going to stop it. So this is the evolvement mindset, and it eventually becomes a habit. When it's installed, it automatic thing. For me, in the morning when I wake up, there is nothing. After the coffee, I'm on the bicycle because I bought it. It's anybody can afford those if they ever want to, or go for a jog. I used to go for a jog. Even
without money, I mean, you got even them pop-up like gyms, haven't you? That come near beaches, near parks. I mean, really, you don't actually even have to have money.
But the thing, invest on yourself. For anybody tells like, oh, I don't want to pay the gym. Dude, you're being like so cheap. Like, if you're not going to be the person pay like cheapest gym in the UK, you can get a gym for like $15, $11.99 for pure gym some places.
You literally can,
right? Under 20, you can get it. But if you... people like, we don't even want to talk to those people who just like say, I don't want to pay gym memberships, because that's investing on yourself. Gym, working out, and good food is investing on your greatness. That's the way you becomes like such a person. I mean, these days me and Cousin is working on a different tool also, like how people can actually do a workout while working, how they get a full-on workout for that spine and everything in the head. It's gonna come. I'm just still keeping it working and testing it, because that gives such a state change. That I started doing it now in the first thing while I'm on the cycle. Even I try to do that sometimes when I'm working. I'm doing that. It gives me a full blood flow and gets me on the thing, because people are born. People are if you go back to our early ancestors, we hunt, we run, then we get the food, we come and we cook and eat and the stuff like that's the evolvement. People are very being active. That's
people have lost that thing of actually having to work hard to achieve something. And although the gym it's not like you have to achieve it. It's like by making that hard work and you're pushing yourself through something that you don't have to do, but you're putting yourself
You
through it,
train
and then you
yourself,
finish, you achieve it.
Exactly. When you train yourself, you become. It's like a machine. Once you install it, you change your entire state. It's like my state changed. It's been for years. I go to bed in the evening. I'm like, and also there is a way how you piece down and everything. Take a little walk in the evening, because if you're working the pieces and the things which is stimulating, there is a way how you wind down. You can tone it down, and then there's a way to get the good sleep and what you put to the body. And yoga is one of the best things I try to recommend to people. I'm now thinking to start a yoga session, and even once a month maybe with some of our staff.
Yeah.
And because it gives you can have your machine so healthy, your machine, and then it comes down to what you put to the body.
I think people forget the control of themselves, and like, to explain that further is, you might see somebody down the gym that's big and hench, or like, sort of something.
Don't be that guy who's putting all this.
Wait, no, not so much that, but it's like, but you don't realize that you are the person who can make you like that. So let's say you're looking at that person, big shoulders, and you're thinking, "Boy, I'd love to have big shoulders like that." You can do it.
You can do it.
That's actually your choice.
You can change yourself in a matter of months to years.
And because no one else will, it's not anybody else will force you to do it. Maybe you might have a naggy partner or something like that, but no one realistically is going to make you do it, but you.
I like partners who push it on it.
Yeah.
I like my partners. I try to tell to people, like, I try to encourage even Kasun, or like, I try to tell you, we go to the gym. I try to tell that, because sometimes that push a little bit needed. I got it from my dad. Like, my mom was into a little bit of sports. She runs fast. She used to have seen that. So, but I had the push from my dad. Like, he used to tell us, like, it's part of it. Basketball court was made in the half a court, made in my garden, right? And the parallel bars, the things, and the martial arts. I used to do taekwondo, shitoryu, and so got lucky on the thing. However, to continue, there are some people who I saw who used to do gymnastics and stuff with me back in the college, gave up. Like, what is a change, man? I'm like, what?
Oh, of course.
You guys look out of the shape. So
yeah. I mean, so just to show you how quickly you can go out of shape, and actually how quite important it is to keep in shape as a kid. So my son, he's now 11. It was during lockdown, so he's about 8 years old then. Right, so he's always been very fit, very good body, nothing like, he's never been fat, chubby, anything in his life. The moment they done lockdown, they stopped going to school and they stopped doing PE. It took a matter of about 3 months until you could start seeing cheeks, and like my son's never had that, and that's just not doing PE. I'm not even kidding. And then as soon as he went back to school, he went back to normal. Now he's like a rugby player. He's almost as tall as me. Not a single bit of fat on him. But just to go to show, he's already tall like you. He's up to here on me. He's 11 years old.
He's gonna be really tall.
He's gonna be a big boy. But like, it was just that fact that just the regular PE sessions, which you take for granted as a kid, keep kids looking good, fit. And once you stop that, almost all the kids in the whole year, the whole school started to get a bit chubby, because
parents, I would tell you, parents should then try to
choices,
get choices also, push the kids to go and do some activity, encourage them. I encourage this to my social circle, my tribe. So this is how everybody should support it. Like, if a person is fat, I tell it. I'm like, like, it's gonna lead to things. I tell to some of my friends, like, I saw one of my friends, actually, his dad is in the ICU yesterday. Sad story, but like, I told it, I saw their dad's eating pattern. He never works out. That never came from the family. I can't have been even telling him this before even happening. I knew it.
You knew it was going to happen. I mean,
when the time comes, you would go, but like, what they put to the body, they would fry. They like the fried chicken. It's a part of their, like, so. And if you're doing that, you need to hit the gym hard. You need to lift more. But still, what you put to your machine is really important.
I mean, I watched this, it was a while ago I watched it, but it's a sort of documentary. It actually clogged, it goes all around your organs. So it's like, once the person,
what's bad is not the fat.
Everywhere.
What's bad is you put the fat in the carbs. So I try to tell it, so you need good fats. You need healthy fats from the meats, from avocados to eggs and the stuff and all. However, if you eat the fat and put your chocolates and the bread and the stuff, I kind of stopped it almost a no, unless I'm like an outside, then the stuff, like, it feels really good. So in the morning, I actually started thinking about like eating so I like more wild game and venison, and with the salads, it gives such a spirit, and it changed a lot like the facial structure, like my body and everything. I started to notice when I worked at McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's also. Like I used to eat it because it's been free. Dude, you change like all this, like change. The jaws are gone. I see the people working there. It's the eating. Even it's hard to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
What you put in the body,
because the amount of grease that like you can see that the spots start to occur after about a month.
Do you eat much bread and stuff?
Not much bread. I've never been keen on bread. I've always been I grew up in Greece on like meat, potato,
Greek salad. You know, Greek salad and the Greek food, like love it. You know, Greek food is awesome.
Well, mind you, bread isn't a bad. Like we used to, get some fresh from the bakery. Used to be real tasty, but again, not a lot. You know, like you'd have it.
If you want a super brain, like if you want to really have like amazing energy, gotta cut down the bread. I mean, the hardest thing I only try to do like the rice, like which goes with the meats. It really changed. I wish I had this. I never had
rice.
No, I never had that energy when I in my school ages. Like what I have, food makes it. I was sleepy in the college, and I gave up even high school.
Yeah,
and later I studied. Did it because I was sleepy because my mom, like, I mean, she probably knew it. I would eat a lot of buns with butter and jam, and buns with different things, and always a bun, always bread, a lot of bread and butter. You know, bread and butter shared like. I seen Kasun, you eating a lot of bread and butter, man. I mean, so I've been seeing it. You eat it, 2 hours you tired, and then you condition yourself like. I just worked a lot. I mean, you had to see, like, I saw my brother when he's hardcore, no carbs and stuff like he eat, but he had a very strict diet and pull up from like 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning to 11 p.m. evening. So I see, and then I study, like, also applied that food pattern. If I eat a piece of good salmon in salad, I'm never feeling sleepy. But tired. On the other side, I eat some a bun.
Or McDonald's or
burger,
something.
And then I add up with like a brownie, and I have a milkshake. Yo, 2 o'clock, like I'm like that. Then I give up on the mind, like, nah, I don't want to record the videos today. And then then what you happen when it happen, you feel you lack of energy, you eat another chocolate, and then you worse. You get a little bit of spike, and you go down. People really like what you put. We have to really talk about that one and go very deep. I'm like really this part. If you're doing blogging, if you're doing entrepreneurship, if you're working from home, even if you're working for office, if you want to be productive and have an amazing life and have your brain at like such a speed and going, what you put to your body and your daily training is important. One good step to start is if you're not into gym is yoga. But anybody can order some gym weights and work out.
One of the good things, and I've always got told this by a lot of gym people, is if you work from home a lot, you don't have time, is actually push-ups are one of the best things you can do as well. So you can do it from your desk. You do 10 push-ups, and he goes, just do that 5 times throughout your day, because you're going to see your shoulders
change
going
it.
out.
Like I like to do a little bit of a run to the garden and change it. I get on the bicycle sometimes, because some days I would eat a little bit too much, and I could feel it midday. I get on the cycle again another 10 minutes. I think compulsory things like I try my best if I'm at home and if I'm not going to the gym. 10 minutes in the morning and the evening, in the midday also get on the cycle. But that would be the time I'm on the calls and the stuff and all, listening to something, learning something. So activity is important. Everybody in the Seeker Host and Click do. James has changed a lot, you know. And we working out, and we will talk about the tribe mentality and why you as a person and your family, your tribe, your people, your closest people should look after themselves by what they are putting into their body, and also what is very important. I try to get filtered water and try it out. If you're not trying, I
have since you said I've got a Brita filter, and
so it's because the water is the thing. Water is the thing. If you can filter out the unwanted, like the toxin and the chlorines and the stuff, however you might be missing magnesium. What I recently learned is I take a little bit of a magnesium supplement, and it really changed the game. Sleep is like spot on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well, I've heard
because when we work out a lot, it's magnesium and potassium. If you can kind of put it as a supplement, if you're eating a avocado a day and every day, that's good. Avocado has magnesium, which I try to eat. If I'm missing the avocado, I'll drink a little bit of a thing. I'm not much into a supplement advocate, right? I'm like, you don't know, right? But I've tested. I'll go into deep, even on my channel. Subscribe on Fernando Raymond. I thought I'm going to actually, because I test a lot of things, I will cover because that gives you brains and energy, and you feel like you're living. You can do a lot. in life.
Yeah.
However, if you eat a big of like a bunch of a burger and then a brownie and a milkshake, and then you feel like you lack energy, no, because you have the crash,
bad.
and you put some chocolate, and then you put another sugary coffee, you're really violating your thing. Over time the system kind of crash. So how you put your system and everything is very important.
So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you've got any questions for me and Fernando. And of course, if you want to catch up all of our episodes, head on over to seekerhost.co.uk/business podcast, where you're going to be able to find all the information to join us, see our other episodes, and find out more about our special guests.